What? Israel has just struck targets in Qatar, targeting the Hamas leadership that resides in Qatar because of that shooting the other day in Jerusalem. Comes in the same day that they also, this will come out in the wash. I mean, there's people denying it and all that shit, right? But there's video of the fucking drone hitting the fucking boat, and they're coming out and saying it was the life jackets that exploded. Fucking hilarious. But so that's Israel expanded their war or hitting targets in Qatar and Tunisia, as well as, in fact, Syria as well. We struck targets in Syria the other day. I think it was yesterday actually. Yesterday or the day before. You've got Trump talking about a fucking economic zone in Lebanon, trying to kick people out in southern Lebanon. Oh man, it's happening at pace. And I find it comical. I find it comical. The stories that are coming out, man, it's just mass confusion. It doesn't take much to stand back and geeky bastard. It doesn't take much to step back at the mosaic and see what the fuck's going on, man. Israel struck that flotilla because they're worried about it. It's not the first time they've fucking done shit like that. Probably won't be the last either. Aye, it won't be the last, because that flotilla seems to be determined in making it to Israel. And what are Israel going to do? Fucking wipe out wee fucking Thunberg? Which would be hilarious. Morbidly funny. Do you know what I mean? It's just one big shit show. And if you don't laugh, you'll cry. But aye, that's them now hitting the mass targets in Qatar. What are the Qataris going to say about that? And you need to remember the Qataris are deep in the street, man. You don't know if get some fucking weirdos floating about, don't you? Fucking look like scarecrows. But Qatar's deep in the street. Qatar owns the whole of Mayfair. It's the Qataris that own the Shard in London. The Qataris are best pals with the British royal family. That's where they get all their power for, you know that. Back in the day when the British Empire dominated the Arabian Gulf, and they tried to consolidate their power. They were the Qatari royal family, and their clique were the chosen ones. They were the ones that were put in power by the retreating redcoats, and that's why they have such a close relationship with the British royal family, because it was kind of them that put them. It was the British royal family that fucking gave them the nod and the wink for them to become kingdom in that area of the world. So it'll be very, very interesting to see what the Qataris do or say. Probably sweet Fanny Adams. I mean, what can they do? I don't think Qatar has much of a military capability. They've got lots of power, lots of influence, lots of money, but they don't, as far as I'm aware, don't have much of a military presence. It's not as if they're going to fucking hit Israel back. You know what I mean? But Israel's expanded the war to now include Qatar, Tunisia, anywhere they like, really. And I'm going to argue it's because they're They're like a cornered dog. That's exactly what they're like. They're like a cornered dog, man. And cornered dogs are dangerous, you know what I mean? Just fucking start biting, lashing out at anybody and everybody. And that's what Israel's doing right now, man. Israel acting like a cornered dog and hitting Hamas inside Qatar and hitting a freedom flotilla or whatever they're fucking calling it, whatever they've branded it this time. With Thunberg and all the C-list celebrities. Why do some, it's predominantly women, right, and they just walk about like they'll tune a wasp, you know what I mean? It's like, they're good looking women and all that, and they just walk about like that. Fucking, as if like fucking the world owes them something or some shit. Anyway, there's the Israeli attacks expanded to anywhere they deem fit. Be interesting to see what happens with this flotilla, whether they'll just start fucking rattling every single one of the boats, because I don't know how many boats are in this flotilla. But there's a lot, and there's meant to be more joining them and all that as well. So time will tell. Get it. Got it. Good. Cat cheese, no cats, no cheese. Maybe only some Qataris were injured in this filming.